Do you ever walk into your home, look around, and feel a sigh, like your house is quietly voicing its own complaint? Closets bursting, surfaces piled high, and no matter what you do, it still doesn't feel peaceful? I used to think that was just me, just the way I get as I get older. Then I spent a week in Japan, in a 600 square foot home, and something happened that changed my entire view of home. The home was tiny, but it felt spacious, calm, as if it were inviting me in rather than shouting, "Clean me." In that moment I realized the problem wasn't me, it was my system. And today I want to share how a Japanese way of cleaning, real habits, not frantic scrubbing, completely transformed how I live at home. If you're someone who's 50 plus, maybe 60 plus, maybe just wanting a gentler, smarter way to restore peace, you're in the right place. Stay with me, because by the end, I'll give you a one simple shift you can start tomorrow to change how your home treats you. Let's be honest for a moment. Most of us learned cleaning as crisis mode. Something spills, we rush, something gets dusty, we sweep. But we were seldom taught systems. We never learned how to stop mess before it becomes mess. So we end up chasing our homes instead of living in them. Think about your kitchen right now. How many cleaning sprays sit on the counter? How many sponges are scattered? Paper towels waiting to be used, then tossed. Many of us call that clean when what we're really doing is moving mess from one place to another. We cover smells with air fresheners instead of finding the smell. We vacuum weekly instead of preventing the dust. We wipe counters that weren't designed to stay clean in the first place. And for many of us over 50, our homes are bigger than ever, but the peace is less. More space, more belongings, more solutions, yet somehow less calm. I remember standing in my kitchen one afternoon, 2 hours of cleaning earlier, and still feeling that the space was mentally exhausting. Like the room was whispering, "What now?" I want to help you change that. While staying in Japan, I learned something small but powerful. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. The key word I learned is Kaizen, which means continuous improvement. It began in Japanese manufacturing, but in many Japanese homes, it's the guiding principle. I asked a janitor in Kyoto why he was cleaning the bottom of a vending machine, a place almost nobody sees. His answer: "We don't clean for now, we clean so it stays clean later." When you build habits of little 10-second tasks, wiping the sink after brushing your teeth, folding the blanket as you rise, rinsing your plate right after eating, those little acts add up. One study found that people practicing these micro-cleaning habits spent 40% less time cleaning weekly, yet their homes were cleaner than the people who did one big session. Because the brain says, "I see order, that feels good, let's do more." You're not fighting your home, you're partnering with it. So for you watching, especially if you're 60 plus and the thought of big cleaning feels tiring, this is how you win. Gentle shifts, tiny rituals, over time they stack. And your home changes from mess battlefield into calm sanctuary. We often imagine big gadgets or fancy solutions, but the Japanese homes I visited didn't have robots or ultra gadgets. They had smart, simple tools that did heavy lifting by being well designed. Here are 3 tools I adopted, and they changed everything. Drain mesh filter, a little nylon net you place in the sink drain. It catches nearly all food scraps before they clog or smell. I bought a pack for a few dollars. My sink hasn't smelled since, even after cooking fish. Tiny investment, big return. Tanagui cloth, a thin, tightly woven cotton cloth from Japan. It looks simple, but it leaves no lint, dries quickly, and after many washes becomes more absorbent. Some versions have silver thread, yes, silver, that kills bacteria when you wipe. I replaced my paper towels, fewer trees down, fewer cluttered rolls around. Bonus, I felt smarter doing it. Bathroom tray system. In many Japanese homes, nothing sits directly on the counter in the bathroom. Toothbrush, razor, soap, each sits on a tray that can be cleaned or moved easily. Some homes color code trays per person. No bottles slipping, no slimy boards under soap, no searching for your razor on busy mornings. It's tiny, but it rewired how I felt about my morning. The lesson: in Japan, cleaning isn't just about wiping, it's about designing out the mess. Every tool solves the problem before it becomes a real problem. In the West, we buy storage containers to organize clutter we shouldn't have bought in the first place. We buy sprays to clean messes we could have prevented. That's progress in name only. In Japan, it's better decision-making, better tools, smarter habits. One of my favorite concepts is osoji, the great cleaning in Japan. Once a year, often in December, families don't just dust. They open the windows, yes, even in the cold, clean from the ceiling vents all the way down to the floor seams, empty every drawer, wipe doors, lift mats, scrub things you almost never touch. Even children participate, wiping down desks and windows before winter break. It's not just about dust. A study from Kyoto University found that homes which practiced osoji reduced indoor air pollutants by 40%. Even more important, the families reported higher life satisfaction and lower stress. Because cleaning this way isn't a chore. It's a reset, a ritual of respect for your home and yourself. I remember doing my first osoji. I started with the windows. As I wiped each one, I felt like I was wiping away the year, the good, the heavy, the uncertain. When I finished, I breathed differently. My chest felt lighter. In the Japanese language, there's the word kokoro, sin, meaning heart, mind, and spirit, all wrapped together. That's what cleaning touches. Not just the floor or walls, your kokoro. When you treat your home with respect, the home begins to treat you back. You don't need to reserve osoji for once a year in a big way. You can mini version it. One drawer, one shelf, one corner. But when you sit down afterwards, you'll feel something shift. This is the part that surprised me the most. In some Japanese towns, households sort their trash into 30+ categories. Foil, paper with plastic coating, aluminium trays, food waste, batteries, metal tabs, each in its own bin. It might sound extreme, but here's what it does. It forces you to pause, realize the packaging you bought, the impulse purchase you made, the waste you generate. In Japan, recycling is over 84% for households, highest in the developed world. Landfill waste dropped by over 80%. But the psychology is more interesting. Your trash becomes data on how you live. I went home and set up 4 simple bins. Food waste, plastics, paper, cardboard, other. It's not 30 categories, but enough to remind me. Every time I toss something, I'm making a choice. Every bin is a moment to pause. Every toss is a chance to be present. If your home feels like it's racing you, maybe start here. Because when you change how you think about what you bring in and what goes out, you begin to change how your home holds you. In many Western homes, space is treated like a luxury. Bigger rooms, bigger closets, bigger garages. In Japan, space is an art form. The average family apartment might be under 700 square feet, yet it feels open. Why? Because every inch has a job, and often the job is to disappear. Sliding storage panels, closets built into walls, beds that lift to reveal storage beneath, floor compartments. The concept traces to Shuo's screens, paper and wood sliding doors. But today, it's origami-inspired modular design. A study by Panasonic found that sliding storage systems reduce blocked floor space by 25% and increase usable closet space by nearly 40%. When I came home, I looked at my hallway closet, doors hanging open, shoes spilling out, chaos. I thought, what if this was design, not just storage? I installed low-profile panels, sliding bins, tucked shoes away. Suddenly, the hallway stopped being a mess zone. It became a path. Flow returned. For older homeowners, for people who want less visual noise, it matters a lot. Because the fewer obstacles you see, the easier your mind rests. Here's where most videos lose you. I hear 15 habits, 45 bins, enzyme powders. You close the laptop and feel overwhelmed. So here's the truth. You don't need to become Japanese. You don't need to rebuild your house. You need just one habit, one quiet shift to begin. Maybe it's wipe your bathroom sink every morning after brushing. Maybe it's fold that blanket as you exit the bed. Maybe it's put one tray under your toothbrush holder. These are tiny. They seem insignificant until they aren't. Because, as the Japanese philosophy shows us, peace doesn't arrive in one thunderbolt. It accumulates, builds through repetition, strengthens through respect. After a week of a single habit, notice how your mind feels. After 2 weeks, what changes? After a month, you'll wonder why you didn't start sooner. Here's my challenge to you. Pick one habit from what we've shared, just one. Try it for a full week. No pressure, no huge overhaul, just quiet change. Observe. Does your morning feel a little lighter? Does your hallway feel slightly calmer? Do you walk through the kitchen without irritation? Then, come back here. Leave a comment. Tell me what you picked. Tell me what changed. And while you're at it, if this video helped shift how you think about your space, hit that like button. Subscribe to Seniors Cleaning Hacks if you haven't yet, because more practical, gentle habits for real life are on their way each week. Share this video with a friend who says, "I'll never get ahead of the mess." Because maybe for them too, the difference between chaos and calm is literally just one gentle habit away. Remember, the peace you're looking for isn't somewhere out there. It's not something you need to buy or chase. It's waiting right here, in your drawer, in your morning routine, in the floor beneath your feet. One habit, one moment. That's where it begins. Thank you for watching. Elderly Stories and Tips. Keep it simple. Keep it gentle. Keep improving. And let your home begin to serve you. Until next time.